Hi, my name is Wray from mp3Car, and I'm here with Nathan, and he's been kind enough to give us a tour of his car. Now, Nathan's actually an mp3Car forum member.
Yes.
How long have you been on the forums?
About a year.
Okay, cool. And you got started with a VMod, which, for those of you who don't know, it is a really small computer that was a commercial attempt by a company called Visual Logic, which I believe is no longer available. But so that was your first car computer. You had some, what did you have? You had rear seat headrests with Xenarc rear seat headrests?
The Xenarc 7-inch touch screens and the headrests.
Okay.
Use that to control the VMod. And I also used the Contour Shuttle Pro that I mounted in the center console to navigate.
And so you were inspired by Bug Bytes' Help Me Kill My Car Computer thread,
yes.
Partially. And you decided, all right, I'm getting rid of all this car computer stuff, and I'm putting in what?
Actually put in an iPod Touch 32 gig. Got tired of the boot ups shut down with the VMod. It just takes too long to deal with, and I liked how the iPod just simplifies everything into one little unit.
Cool. Well, maybe you can show us a little bit about, well, actually, let's talk about the engine before we jump in the car. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about the engine. What are some of the specs that you've done to improve
it's got a custom cam, full headers, exhaust. It's got LS7 lifters and a Magnacharger supercharger.
How much horsepower does it do?
It's putting 552 to the rear wheel right now.
Okay, what's your 0 to 60 time about?
I've never actually got a chance to measure it, but it's under 4 seconds.
That's great. And then one of the things we'll see in the car is some really interesting sensors that you put in to all link in with your iPod Touch. So why don't we take a look at the inside of the car. So Nathan, you got rid of the car computer. Now what do we have?
Basically a custom dash unit that was originally designed for a GPS. And of course, since I want to kill my CarPC, I went with the iPod Touch instead of a GPS unit.
So how does that work?
Basically, I've got it hardwired with the Apple cable. Charges in the center at all times, and then I've got it hooked into the rear aux of the stock head unit.
All right.
And one of my favorite programs to run is Rev 2.0.
Okay. We saw a little demo of that stuff before.
So it shows a picture of my car. It actually loads your VIN number, and then there's the gauges. There's a little bit of lag with the screen splitter.
Yeah, so the big screen has the lag, but if you really want accurate time, you can always see the top screen.
Right.
That's been our experience a little bit in the lab. What else can we see with, because you've done some interesting stuff with the sensor arrays that are available from PLX devices, right?
Yeah, actually I'm using their Wi-Fi adapter right now to communicate with the Rev app.
Okay. PLX devices has lots of sensor modules. Do you have any of the sensor modules integrated, or you're just using the OBD component right now?
Right now, just the OBD2, but I'm looking to upgrade here in the near future.
Which ones are most exciting to you out of what they offer?
I like the DM100 and the DM200.
Okay. Great. So you did all of this fabrication up on the dash here. Did you do all that work yourself?
I did the install myself, yes.
Okay. And
basically had to replace the whole entire center unit.
Wow. And is this all custom plastic?
That was ordered from a company called jhp.com.
Okay. And that's, I guess Holden is and that's from Australia, right?
Correct.
So Holden is well known in Australia, and they sell parts to Australia, and so you had to import that from Australia.
Yes.
But I'm sure it saved you a lot of work from doing your own custom piece of plastic.
Definitely. It just happened to be the perfect size, too. So.
Now, I also noticed you still have the factory screen in here, but you had to make some special mods. How did you get the moving motion pictures from here into your display?
Well, first of all, it needed the VIM module, Vehicle in Motion, that basically reprograms the stock LCD to stay on even though the car's moving. And then also it required a special connector to plug into the rear aux for video and audio.
Can you show us some of the multimedia apps? Like, surely you're pulled over or waiting for somebody, you want to watch a movie, or maybe you want to listen to some MP3s?
Sure.
How do you go about doing that with the phone?
Same as, anytime you're going to use an iPod.
Yeah.
So also shows it on the screen there.
Cool.
Videos.
Same way you'd watch it on a standard iPod.
Right. I can also use this Sling Player app to watch DirecTV because I tethered my iPhone to the iPod, so I can.
Oh, got it. Okay, so you use like the PDA net.
Actually, it's called MyWi.
MyWi, okay. And so your iPod Touch gets internet from your iPhone. You tether them together.
Right.
And then through that tethered connection, you watch stuff from your home TV.
Correct.
On both the small screen and watch it on the big screen too if you want.
Yes.
Very cool. So we're connecting your iPhone with your 3G AT&T connection through to your iPod Touch. And now we're going to watch some Slingbox. So your wife's probably watching something on TV right now.
Probably.
Yep. How do we get, can we get some volume here?
Sure.
Your wife is watching a commercial. What happened to TiVo?
I don't know.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to hearing more about your progress. Thanks for giving us a demo and showing us all around the car.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our blog.